So it was while I was working as a sales rep for Georgia Pacific that I started actively doing flowers, and was approached by a family in my church who said, "We'd like for you to do our son and future daughter-in-law's wedding." And I said, "You've lost your mind," because I've never done a wedding. And that first wedding was 30 years ago this month. 25 years ago, I bought Obenchain's flower shop here in Vinton in this location. Frances wanted, for her sake, and I completely understand that, to sell the business and the property because she owned both. So in order to get the business, I became a property owner in Vinton. Very early in my career, I decided I wanted to do competitions. So I competed in the Virginia Professional Florist Association event. They have an annual convention, and I won the year that I competed. That has been kind of one of my career highlights that not a lot of people know about. The White House certainly is another, and having done the White House for 2 years is even better. That's one of those sort of surreal out-of-body experiences, when you walk in the White House as a volunteer, and when you think about where you are and all the people that have come before you, and to be able to do what I do at that level was just really incredible and amazing. I kind of came back reinvigorated and thinking, I'm not done. I really have a lot left to live. And it was after that I started a YouTube series. Blossoms Bourbon then became a thing that just kind of as a title floated around in my head. I like bourbon, and I knew that I wanted to, maybe that's a way that people can know more about who Mark Frye is. Michter's is actually, it's called a Kentucky straight bourbon, but it actually was started in Pennsylvania. I wanted them to know about who I am as a person, as well as to know about flowers. I think I like how that looks. I like the balance of colors. Let's pop it into the jacket and see how it looks. The flower business changes every day. So that's one of the things that I think you really have to be aware of, how the flower business works, how it changes, and you have to be able to modify and adapt to that. People are always going to get married. That's always going to be a part of what we do. And there are other special events that are always going to need flowers. I don't think that's ever going to change. I hope that people understand that they can send something that's very personal and that does convey feelings. That's what we do. In looking back over 30 years, it's just like a gosh kind of moment when you think, that seems crazy, because that's a lifetime. But yet there's more. And I think that's the part that's the most exciting about having this celebration, is that it's not just about celebrating the past, but it's about looking forward to. So I'm excited about that. All the pretty things.